And everybody, good afternoon. How is everybody today? It's been a bit hectic, a little bit of a strange, just a bit of a chat. Just got a few things to discuss with you, have we? Yes. Hope you can hear me. Can you hear Louise? Say hello, Louise.
Hello, Louise.
Can you hear Louise as well? Do you want to talk? Oh, you did talk.
I did.
You did? Did?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So if everyone can hear, good. That's what we'd like to see. Just let us know if you can, hear us in the chat. Good. That's good. Oh, hello, Amco. Excellent. Okay. Literally, we had a problem. I could have got those magazines. Yeah, we had a problem.
Do you want to go and get them?
No, the shop's shut. I had to go and open the shop.
Okay.
We had a problem at the end of the stream that we did on Monday, the question and answer. We don't really know why. It wasn't our equipment. I just think it was basically the internet, the broadband went sort of very, very slow and went very, very bad for the last 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, wasn't it?
It dipped in and out before that, though, didn't it?
Yes.
It was buffering and poor connection.
And then we lost a little bit of sort of connection, and a few things that we were chatting about didn't sort of get recorded. So sincere apologies for that. So that's the reason why we've come on today, just to make sure that the connection's good. Louise can tap on the stream settings and the stream health on your computer, and you can see how it's going. If you want to click on it now, we'll see how it's going if you like, please. If you don't mind. Stream health. There we go. Cool. Excellent. Stream is healthy. Good. So that's what we like to see.
I want to know why it was going wrong.
I think it was just the internet just dropped in the area to us.
It's just disappointing because it's never happened before, isn't it?
No, we did have a few problems in the beginning, didn't we? When we sort of started these right at the very beginning, when we checked and we found out that it was a problem with the line, and we had the line replaced and everything else, and that was all good. But I just think it's just one of those things, to be honest. So we just want to come on and see how everybody is. I've even got my coat on. We're absolutely rushing to get in today. I was planning on doing this at 4:30, but Louise went, no. Have it at 5 o'clock, she said, and just as well we did, because she took ages getting ready. What?
Was there any need?
Just a bit of a dig there. So we just wanted to come on just to make sure that the stream is good and everything's all hunky-dory.
Susan, I said about your bike ride this afternoon, I said you're a bit excited and full of endorphins. Does Andrew have spandex bike shorts?
Not spandex.
They're
lycra. Yeah, it's lycra. Yeah. I did. If anybody's following, and this is going to be really boring, I did an FT. I did an FTP test. I'll mute you. I did an FTP test lunchtime, which is a functional threshold power, which measures your capability on the bike, and it was extremely hard, and you just basically go all out for 20 minutes on the bike. It's all connected up to the computer and so forth, and your heart rate and your power and all that sort of thing, and it measured it. And at the end, you should have nothing left. I had nothing left. I was dribbling, I was gasping for air, wasn't I?
It's not normal to push yourself to that sort of limit.
It is normal if you're enthusiastic about the bike. My wattage. What's your wattage, Elizabeth? Right. Okay.
Oh, so you've started now. Thanks, Elizabeth.
Right. I've been increasing my FTP, my functional threshold power. I will tell you now, because I took some photographs as I was going along. It went up from, this is going to be really boring, from 3.4 watts per kilo. And it went up to, after about 5-6 weeks of training, to 3.83 watts a kilo.
That is good, though, to be fair. I'm making fun, but that's impressive.
It is impressive, yes, because a lot of the boys in the club sort of aren't that, and I just feel really good. So that's the reason why I'm a little bit hyper. I have cooled down and I've had a shower just as well, but I am still a little bit hot-wired. Yes, your husband is passionate about biking as well. You see, that's the problem with me. I really do try and push myself on the bike. From the safety of the garage that is looking really good at the moment. So I just don't push myself on the road. It's too dangerous. All right, so what are we here for now?
We're going to announce the winners of the competition, the photo competition, which has been amazing, isn't it? It's been so much fun, and it's been lovely seeing all the photos and getting to know you all a little bit better. So yeah, we have actually approached the winners. The winner on the Instagram, I think you've got that, haven't you? I can't remember.
Yep, so let me have a quick look a minute. The Instagram, how did you send it to me? Did you snap it?
No, I sent it and I messaged the winner via Instagram Messenger on your phone because it needed to come from At the Bench, didn't it?
It did. So how did we, it's not, how did you send me the information?
On Snap, so it's gone. So if you go into, do you want me to do it?
Thank you,
darling. Okay. Oh my God, how many apps have you got on this phone?
What are you after? Tell me what you're after.
Instagram. I got it.
Front page, second row from the bottom, left-hand side in the folder. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, hang on, there you. Oh, yes. Sorry. Yep. Sweet Clover Studio.
Sweet
Clover Studio.
You
have one, but you know that already because you've
been notified, and then you have come back to us, Sweet Clover Studio, and we're going to set you up on Monday with your year's membership to At the Bench, and then that was on Instagram, and then we've also had a winner on Facebook as well.
Who is on the stream? Or she was a moment ago. So I hope you're still here, and I did say check your messages because I messaged you yesterday and I commented as well, because sometimes because you can't message somebody from a business page, as far as I know, unless you anyway, I haven't figured that one out, but the winner of the Facebook competition is Nikki Ballas.
Congratulations to you both.
Are you still on the stream, Nikki?
Nikki was still on the stream.
Yes, I think you are.
Yes,
amazing.
Good. Yep.
Yeah, so you've won a year's membership to At the Bench.
At the Bench, and
if you're already a member, we'll tag the year on, so you get a free year. If you're not, then great, you've got a year's membership.
And Nikki, if you're on, please do get in contact.
Yay! Well done, Nikki.
So please do get in contact with us. All we need is obviously your name, and then we need an email address for you. Don't put that on here, but please message us privately, whether it be whatever means.
Probably best to direct message At the Bench.
Direct message, the reply to the message you sent, Nikki.
I sent it via my profile though, but that's fine.
Whichever way.
I'm not going to share it with anybody, but just make sure it's a direct message, please.
Yeah, excellent. So congratulations, and it was really good. What was lovely was we sort of gained inspiration as well from everybody, because there was somebody's Instagram.
Who was
that was absolutely gorgeous, and I know everyone just posts pictures on Instagram, but if you think about the way Instagram is laid out on the screen, it's laid out in threes going across the page, and this lady did it in such a way, and a lot of people do this, but they had.
I'm going to steal it though for the shop Instagram. I thought it was amazing.
So they have 3 pictures, and there's 3 pictures in there. This is how sort of Instagram is sort of laid out, and if you're like me, you just at random post pictures and so forth with no thought about how it's going to appear and be laid out on the screen. But this lady did it. She had images that came here. Okay, so these were all images on the outsides, and in the center she had another image of a tool or something like that. But the first image was like a pinky blue.
I'm trying to find it.
It was just like a saying, like we were doing.
It was every middle one, wasn't it? And it was.
And that was like favorite make, say best tool, but there was 2 pictures to each one of those center slides. So these were all like a blue or a pink, and all those were all images. And some people do it that way, some people will do it. So these are all, do you know what I mean? These are all coloured.
You could have like a checkerboard,
Yeah,
couldn't you?
they
And that would
have
just,
some-
and it was so pretty.
Lots of thought was involved in that. And it is really good if you think about the layout on an Instagram. So obviously, if you want to do this layout, you'd have it every other.
Your mic is off.
My mic is off. My mic is off. It is. My battery's gone.
Do you want my battery?
Keep talking then.
Okay, we're just replacing Andrew's batteries
Not my, not my physical.
after this
battery.
afternoon. Hardly surprising.
Let's have a look.
Okay, looking for the batteries. So yeah, no, this Instagram feed looked amazing. It was really, really pretty, and I can't think. Oh, yeah, I found her. Katie Greaves.
Well then, you're
Yeah. Yeah, your Instagram was absolutely beautiful. And look, and it's all like the
You and I
photos.
can see that, but
I know, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I thought it looked really,
it
really
was
gorgeous.
good, wasn't it? It was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, lovely.
Shame you haven't got your computer plugged in.
Well, you can't put Instagram on a desktop, can you?
Yes.
Can you?
Yes, you
well,
can.
That's new, is it?
No. You can look at Insta on it from a desktop, yeah.
I can show you like this.
Hang on, let me put it on there. Shall I zoom in on? I don't know my camera.
She might not like this. She might go.
Oh.
Don't show the
No, go
world
on.
my.
No, go on. Go on.
Are
Zoom.
we not?
Zoomed
should we have
in?
a permission? It's in the public.
It's
domain.
public. It's not private.
We're all saying it's brilliant.
That's it.
Oh, I can't do
No,
this.
no, okay. No, stop. There we go. You see how that's laid out, and then each centre one is this gorgeous
I can't
picture.
see where I'm going now. But even
There
the
we go.
photos, it's got the same model, and it's the same, and it just is so lovely to look at, isn't it?
It was good. It's a lot of care and attention.
And I've said I'm going to try and copy this, but I'll probably do it for about a week and then I'll stop because I'm a bit lazy like that. But yeah, it just
takes a lot of
looked really,
planning.
really lovely.
So yeah, so congratulations to you. We thought that was really, really good. Absolutely brilliant. I can't remember what else we're going to talk about now. That was about it, wasn't it? Yeah, I think that must have been about it. I think it's an Instagram plugin that allows you to do the photos like that. I don't think it may be, but you can put two images to an Instagram post.
Yeah, so in the middle is the photo.
Hang on.
And then
Go on. You're on again now, go on.
you've got the photo. It's just really hard to do like this. Yeah, so the every third picture? No, every third. I don't know. But
That one, and then you swipe.
Oh, it's not working now. Well, that one is. Oh, right. So yeah, they're not all like it. So you can either
So
just
that's
put
in the making.
So yeah. So there's one behind it,
Yeah.
like that.
We thought it was very good. A nice little layout, wasn't
It's
it?
really, really nice. So cool.
It's just we like
And
that.
everyone's just so talented. I just loved looking at the pictures and this.
Absolutely. It's all really, really good. We love it, didn't we?
Yeah,
We thought
it was really
very
lovely
good.
to see. God, you lot like your coffee, don't you?
What do you mean?
Just as a profession. It's like it was coffee, wasn't it?
Coffee was everywhere,
Yeah,
yeah.
even before the workshop snacks or
Absolutely.
you're all coffee mad.
What else was I going to say? Yes, another thing. Can you just pass me that box there, please, as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a lovely little gift from a gentleman who was a regular viewer of our question and answer. His name on here is Wombadood. Wombadood, is that right?
Wombadood, yeah.
Wombadood. And he very kindly sent me a lovely letter. Lovely letter. He also sent me a water bottle, which is really, really good of him, and that had a cycling thing on it, so thank you for that. And his wife also did like pottery, and he chatted in his letter, and his wife makes or has made borax dishes. Now I was really impressed with this. This is really cool. So we got the close-up camera. So this is a borax dish, and I thought, a borax dish cannot be glazed. And to be honest, wrong camera, there we go. She's glazed the outside with these lovely little scrolls, and obviously the bottom is not, but the middle isn't glazed either. So, and he very kindly sent me a borax cone as well. And so now I can have this, albeit quite a small little area, but that's fine. It'll keep it all nicely contained in there. And that's really good.
really cute,
isn't it?
isn't
Really,
it?
really lovely little borax dish that is. So I've got that. So thank you very much indeed, Wombadood, for that. Really do appreciate it. And the lovely little box as well. The borax cone came. I've never seen a borax cone come in a little box all on its own. So thank you all very much for that. I do appreciate that. One thing I was going to say also, in the week I put a post up to say that I managed to get some of my white nylon brushes. I made a mistake. I had a lot of them. If you're wondering what I'm on about, are these little wheels, these little white nylon wheels, which is what I always rave about, these. And I had a whole load. And I was selling them individually, but I thought, oh, that's just too much hassle. So let's put them in 5s, 10s and 20s. But I forgot to alter quantities and so forth. So I put this up on Insta, I put it up on Facebook, and literally for about 2 hours, I had hundreds of requests for these brushes. I sold out. And I must have, you're laughing at me, aren't you? Because the phone was going off, the people were ordering these brushes. I had a limited number, I had a few hundred, and I've allocated all those, and I'm going to have to approach people because I must have about 10, 15 orders for these brushes that I cannot fulfill at the moment. So I'm waiting for them to come in. Time scale about a fortnight, 3 weeks. And so I'll be in contact on Monday if you are one of those people who I haven't been able to fulfill the order. Completely messed up. My fault entirely, wasn't it? And you just laughed, didn't you?
Do you know why I laughed?
Why did you laugh, Louise?
Because that afternoon, you were saying to me, because I manage the shop website largely, don't I? And the inventory on there and the shop orders that go out. And you were saying to me, oh, look at all these orders coming in every fight. Oh, another one. How many orders have you had, Louise, for you? Oh, none. Oh, and you were really... And I said to you, didn't I? Pride comes before a fall. And then sure enough... Yes.
And I thought I had a set number, but I forgot, because when you order 5, that just equated to 1. And when you ordered 10, that just equated to 1. And when you ordered 20, that just equated to 1. So you were ordering them in 20s.
It was just watching you
20s.
When you realised you didn't have enough and the orders
just kept coming in. And I managed to get another whole pile, but I just sold out of them. So I do apologise. I'll be in touch on Monday to those people who I cannot fulfil straight away. There was the titanium. If you want titanium strips,
they will be fulfilled though, won't they?
Oh, they will be fulfilled.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Think that you've ordered them and they're not coming. They will come. They just might take a little bit longer, but you'll get them as soon as available in the UK.
As soon as they come back in. Yeah. And also titanium strips. So obviously we all rave about these titanium strips. These are titanium strips that we use for holding things together, holding bezels to back plates, holding posts and so forth. These are the strips that we have here. We are selling these. We are selling these in 5s and 10s. I do have a lot of these, I must admit. So if you want your own titanium strips, available in packs of 5 or 10, I think it's, can't remember, £10 for 5, or if you buy 10, it's £18. Louise, can you just pop down the link to the shop where people can buy the titanium strips,
Have you got the titanium strips in stock, Andrew?
I do have titanium strips in stock. I made sure with the I didn't realise so many people were going to actually order them. The majority were actually all from the US as well. You were ordering titanium strips, Thermolock. We're selling Thermolock as well. So Louise is just grabbing the. Can you just pass me my drink, please? Thank you. So Louise is just getting up on the screen now. Sharp hand tools on the bottom. That's it. Titanium strips, right hand side. There we go. Right. That's it.
Okay.
So there we go. So this is going to be the URL to the website where we're selling our titanium strips. If you want titanium strips, we have them in stock. We will dispatch them on Monday. Plenty in stock, no worries at all. The titanium strips, these strips are quite easy to bend. You had a ring holder to solder on bezels on a ring like a clamp. How do you call that, to a A ring holder to solder? Oh, you had a ring holder to solder on bezels on a ring. Ah, yes. I call them head and shank tweezers. So these are the head and shank tweezers. Yeah, some people call them, I think, Swiss head. These are going to be head and shank tweezers. So the head goes down here, the shank goes in that area by there. Head and shank tweezers. Have I ever worked with palladium? Yes, I have. Soldered it. It's very hard to resize. It isn't really a question and answer, but yeah, I don't really want to...
Let's talk about, what's his name? Little Uzi Vert with his diamond. I'm fascinated by this.
Little Uzi Vert.
Uzi Vert. Yeah, well, I've never heard of him either. But I posted a photo on our shop page, which has been a bit controversial, and it's been more popular than any, or not popular, but more visible or viewed than any other post, which sometimes on social media is not necessarily a bad thing to be a little bit controversial, but yeah. So this rapper in America.
Yeah,
America? No, he's not. He's not. He's in Japan.
Is he?
I think he's based in Japan, yeah.
Okay.
Has had, the media have said, the papers have said, he's had a $24 million 10 or 11 carat diamond.
10 carat diamond.
I think it's kind of like... Yes.
Marquee shape?
Implanted in his forehead. So yeah, it was kind of like discuss.
Yes, yeah, what do you think about it? So
some people just didn't believe, and I don't think it's implanted in his forehead for a minute. I think he's had, it's called a third eye piercing, isn't it? Where people have their foreheads pierced. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's yeah.
Yeah, a pink oval. Yeah. So Uzi got some cheddar. So yeah, he's had this piercing, but yeah.
But would you want a diamond on your forehead?
So a lot of people were saying he hasn't actually had it done. I think he had it pierced because people do have that done.
Yeah.
But they have a habit of working their way out, don't they? Piercings like that, I think.
I don't know how.
But the weight of the diamond, especially if it's a fresh piercing,
the diamond isn't heavy.
But if a piercing can work its way out anyway.
Yeah.
He might have had a subdermal implant. Ew, what's that, Sophie? I don't like the sound of that.
Subdermal.
Yeah.
Because I said perhaps he's had it in like
drilled into his skull. You
thought drilled into it, like threaded into his skull.
Who would do that?
Something like that. We don't know.
But who would it be? Surely not. I mean, I just think because a lot of people in the trade were saying that's nonsense and it can't be a real one. It's probably, he's unknown. I mean, I didn't know him because his target market's probably not middle-aged women, but then he is well known in his industry, isn't he?
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we were worried about grills. Oh my god. But people were generally horrified by the idea. So I think shelve the forehead piercing for now, Andrea. Don't buy the kit just yet. We'll just stick to the ears.
But I suppose the thing is, the diamond has depth, doesn't it? So
a metal plate under the skin.
Yeah.
Oh, and the guy who split. Oh, you've got a split tongue. And it pointed. Wow.
Metal just with threaded process inserted under the skin.
Would you have your third eye pierced, Sophie? Will this lead to Andrew getting a grill? You can also put different tops on them. Wow. But what if somebody just rips it out of his head?
And I'm sure they would try.
That's what makes me think it's a fake one. But then surely you've got a messed up head anyway. If you've said it's worth 24 million.
It doesn't bear thinking about, does it, really? I don't like the thought of it.
I'm fascinated by it. I don't know why. I don't follow the rappers or anything.
Thing is, there's his forehead. Yeah, there's it. Oh, here we go. Here's Andrew's drawings. There's his nose. There's his eye. Yeah. So this is his forehead, and obviously a diamond is going to have depth, isn't it? So a diamond is going to be like that. So obviously, the culet can't be inside his skull. The culet's got to be on the outside of his skull, isn't it? His eyelashes.
Elizabeth, I ripped out my own by mistake. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's horrible, isn't it? Whoa.
Different tops on them. I don't think I'd rush to have it done. I think wow.
Perhaps he didn't have a big pointy nose like that. Perhaps a bit more of a, no, perhaps this is getting even worse now. It's a bit like Snoopy. So yeah, it's going to stick out, isn't it? It's going to stick out from his forehead. So obviously he's got a claw. He's got claws on the side. Did I see 2 little claws?
It protrudes a little.
Yeah.
You can carve. What? You can carve into the skull? Seriously? BMX, are you serious? He has a metal mohawk made of a line of implants. Can be ripped. It can be ripped out. You can carve to people. Oh, nobody's had that done. Tell me nobody's had that done. Carved into the skull.
And how thick is the skull by there?
And he said it's a frightening drawing.
It's quite good.
Because a lot of people said as well how disgusting that he spent that money on that when there's so much poverty in the world. And yeah, I can see that side of it as well. But then it exists and somebody has to own it, don't they?
Yeah.
So why not? And if he owns it, he can do what he likes with it.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Frightening drawing, Andrew.
But it would work. Oh, so nobody's actually had it done, have they? There's more depth into the flesh than you think. Oh, he's having you on. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll rush to. I'll get a stick-on one. Like we used to have in the 90s.
Frightening drawing, you're right. I'm not known for my life drawings.
Go to a tattoo convention. Ooh.
It's nasty, isn't it? Ooh. Anyway, there we go. So that's what that was all about. So that did provoke a lot of reactions. Some people were saying clickbait. It's all clickbait. But whether it was clickbait or not, he's had the exposure. He's had it's whatever. If it was not, if it was, it's had its desired effect, isn't it?
We're all talking about it.
I think it was in the mail, it was in all the newspapers, it's on Twitter, it's on Facebook, it's everywhere. So whatever sort of media manager he's got, it worked, didn't it?
Oh, what can we do?
What can we do?
Let's pierce your, I don't know.
I don't want to know. Don't want to. Don't, you can stop that right there. I've got my, no, I don't want anything. Thank you very much.
Janet has a friend who has implants under the skin to make him look cat-like. Because there's a man, and I actually saw him in London, and he's the lizard man, isn't he? And he's had his tongue, he's had his tongue forked, and he's got implants in his head, and he's tattooed green with scales. No. There's the panther guy as well, isn't he? Who's got those implants under here. He gets the little things and he screws the whiskers in, doesn't he? Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah? And screws the whiskers in and everything else, and yeah, it's scary, isn't it? Yeah. So there we go. Oh no. So we're not going to go anywhere with that. We'll end this right here, I think now, because things. Andrew would rock a septum pierce. Yeah, I don't think so. You have white tattoos on my face and neck. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Well, there we go.
You're lost for words now, aren't you?
I am totally lost for words. I'll tell you what I am going to do whilst we're on. I won't do it in the question and answer, but I'll do it now. You can talk for 2 minutes, Louise, and I'm going to run downstairs, pick up those fine silver magazines, because I can just try and get rid of them.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Of course, yeah. You guys missed all of this on Monday because of the problems we have with the stream. But Andrew has got a number of PMC magazines which are a little out of date, but the information in them is still good. There's projects in there, they're really good. So I think he's giving them away free. He's not here to say that he's not. So yeah, let's say they're free. But just if you can just cover the P&P, then you can have as many as you like. So that's what we're going to show you now. He's just gone to get them. So it's kind of like first come, first served. So do get in touch if you want any. And I had a book I was going to show you, and you know what? I haven't even had 5 minutes to read it yet this week, so I can't tell you anything about it. I did have a quick look at the pictures. So yeah, I'll hopefully be able to tell you a bit more about that tomorrow. Stacey, I was a tattoo artist for nearly 25 years. Wow. Oh my goodness. So yes. Tell us about your book. And GIA is going good. I've had my first assessment last week and that went well. So the new module starts on Monday. Yeah, so it's all go.
Good. Okay, right. So, magazines. If you're into PMC, metal, precious metal clay, whatever, there was a company, Helen had the PMC distributorship in the UK many years ago. She produced a magazine called Fine Silver Magazine. I've got I got about 5 different issues. They retailed at £4.95. Admittedly, these were 2012, so it's 9 years ago. Obviously, some of the adverts are obviously out of date, but there's projects in them. Let me see if I can just get onto this camera and just go on this camera like this. And we've got there's some news, but it's not quite news now, is it? But there's lots of, I don't know why that is there, but there's projects, ideas. This one's a rubbish one, I think, but there we go. So there's how to make the koi carp pendant, goes through things, more projects, how to do things. They are doing your leaves and so forth, using putty. Basically, there's all these magazines. There we go, metal clay basics and so forth. I've got quite a few of these. That's issue 12. I got issue 11, issue 9, issue 13, and issue 10. If you want them, you can get in touch with me. Basically,
Hire at the bench.
However you want to get. So whatever you want. I'll send them, if you want one, I'll send them for what they're going to cost for postage and the wrapping, £2 each, yeah? Something like that.
I've said they're free.
Someone has to pay for postage.
Oh yeah, but plus P&P.
Yes, so I think about £2 would cover postage on something like this and an envelope for it to go in, yeah.
I did say I think they're free, I didn't say they're
definitely
free.
They're free. But you've got to pay for postage. Obviously, if you want more than one, I can put them in a bag and it'll be a lot cheaper than that. And all you have to do is, if you want one, it's going to be £2. If you want more than 2, but then I'll have to get in contact with you regarding the postage. So I've got, what have I got? An issue, it's 11, 12, 13, 10. There we go. I got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Those are the issues I got. So if you want one, just get in contact with me, whichever way you want to. It's Fine Silver Magazine. Projects in it going back for 9 years, but the techniques are exactly the same now as what they were then, because metal clay hasn't really progressed an awful lot. So I got all those magazines, and that's what we were discussing at the end of the question and answer last week.
Nobody saw.
The nobody saw, because the stream went off. So yeah, £2 if you want. I cannot I'm not going to go through everyone to say what's in any one. If you just say, Andrew, just send me one random, I'm happy to. If you want a pack, if you want 1, 2, if you want all 5 of them, just please get in contact with me. I'll sort out some postage. But I don't particularly want to throw them away. It seems a shame just to put them in the bin.
You never throw anything away, that's why.
No.
You're known for it.
Would you ship it to Ghana? You'd have to pay the postage, Patrick, to that. I'd have to find out how much the postage would be. Drop me a line, email me, andrew@andrewberry.co.uk or andrew@atthebench.com. Email me, message me on Facebook, message me via Instagram, whatever you want. If you want them, or if you want to know anybody who would want them, just please get in touch and I'm happy to post them out. I don't want to throw them away, but if nobody wants them, I will throw them away. That's about it.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't think so. Stacey's been sending extras to Janet to help her out. Oh, that's so nice. I'm going to make a drive soon, hopefully, to take her a jeweller's bench in the near future. How lush.
That's cool.
Oh, that's lovely.
Only pottery jewel, yeah, but I do like some of the projects in Jewellery Artist, yes. It's a good American magazine, some weird patterns, weird designs in that Jewellery Artist magazine, I must admit. All right, don't forget to like. Thank you, Amco.
Thank you,
You're
Amco.
a good man. Thank you so much indeed. And thank you for picking me up on my spellings as well.
That day you were a bit overexcited, jitty, frothy.
With my finger at the bench. Let's face it, you don't have much feelings at the end of your fingers, do you, when you're doing this for so long? You can't feel. Okay, that's about it. I'm pleased to say that the stream...
Oh, no. Steve, are we buffering? Is anybody else
says our stream is excellent connection.
No, Michael's buffering.
So it's... Oh, Michael Johansson. I want a word with you. Did you want 100 brushes? Because you put down 10, a pack of 10, and you put down a quantity of 10. So does that mean you want 100 brushes? Because if you do, you're going to have to wait quite a while for that. Whereas if you just wanted 10 brushes, I shall refund you the rest of the money, and I've got 10 put to one side for you that I can post out beginning of next week. So Mr. Johansson, get in contact with me, let me know, was it 100 you wanted? You're going to have to wait. If you wanted 10, I'll refund the rest, and I can send that out on Monday. Excellent connection, it says.
It did buffer for everybody.
Did it? Because it even says upon there, stream is healthy.
I didn't notice it drop.
It hasn't dropped on our end here. It says stream healthy. Since 2 minutes to, it hasn't dropped at all. So I don't know. Perhaps it's just, yeah. Right, that's about it. Anything else you want to say, Louise?
No, I don't think so.
We're back.
You might see me sporting my new forehead piercing. It's close, so who am I kidding?
Annie, as far as I'm aware, nobody in the USA sells the white nylon brushes, but we do, and we will ship to them. I got a whole pile of orders to send to America. You can order them on the link that Louise put in. If you want to put that link again, that's to titanium strips. But you can go to the, oh, there we go, just copy that one if you like. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't have any, but you can place them on back order, and then you can guarantee your own supply of white nylon brushes. We will ship them to the US.
Michael didn't order anything. Andrew.
He did?
No.
Didn't you?
I never ordered anything.
Perhaps it wasn't you then. I do apologise.
I'm sure he'll accept 100 brushes from you anyway, regardless.
I'm sure it was. I do apologise.
Sorry,
okay.
Michael.
See what I'm on about? What?
What are you like?
Wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't access any of that. That's your thing.
Okay. I'm not sending 100 brushes out.
He doesn't want 100 brushes. He doesn't want any brushes.
He doesn't want 100 brushes.
Doesn't want any brushes.
All right. Right. We're going to go home. We're going to have some tea. We're going to open a bottle of wine tonight. Red tonight, I think.
There's a Merlot there, isn't
there? Merlot. Red tonight. I'm cooking tonight.
What are we having?
Some of those... We had a delivery. We had a food delivery yesterday because we're trying not to socialise with people because obviously COVID times.
Because we're not just anti-social, well, we are anti-social.
So we're trying to keep away from people because we're still on lockdown here in the UK. So we're trying not to get in contact with people. So we're not going to supermarkets, we're having the food sent to us. And I did a bit of the shopping this week and I had all these really weird and wonderful things. And it came last night and Louise is going, what's going on here? What's all this food? And I said, it's the food that I'm going to be making this week. And
God knows what we're going to eat.
God knows.
God knows.
And it looks good, doesn't it?
It does look good. I'm intrigued.
You're intrigued.
I am intrigued.
I know it is sausage. I know one of them is sausage and gnocchi. Sausage gnocchi, something like that.
You didn't order gnocchi, did you?
I did, yes, gnocchi there. There is gnocchi there. And I think I'm doing how can I do pepperoni? How can I do pepperoni tagliatelle when I haven't got any pepperoni?
It's just going to be a very boring pepperoni tagliatelle, isn't it? It's going to be pepperoni surprise.
Yeah, I'm just thinking now. I didn't. Anyway, right. Okay, that's enough chit chat for today. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. This Saturday afternoon, tea is calling us.
Sausage.
Sausage. Yeah, sausage. Yeah, pepperoni surprise tagliatelle. Yeah, it's going to be sausage. Right, that's it, isn't it? So we're back on Monday, 4 o'clock for our usual question and answer. Don't forget, you have got to get in early now for these question and answers if you want to have your questions answered. Don't bother coming on at 4:30 expecting your question to be answered. Please do come on at 4:30, but
Oh, you said the live stream was cancelled because of food poisoning. We know.
I am a good cook, I have you know. Thank you. So you're doing great.
What's grits?
Grits, isn't grits that it's like a pancake made of or what is it?
Like toad in the hole?
No, grits isn't like, is it like oatmeal, is it? Oatmeal and something else, what grits is all about?
Maybe sausages?
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, okay. Unless somebody want to tell us how to make grits. I'm sure it's oatmeal.
With sausages though?
Yeah, grits are like round things.
Yeah, it's been... Oh, gnocchi, yeah. Well, it's been a cultural awakening for us tonight, isn't it? Awakening, even. Cheddar grits. Ooh.
Cheddar grits. Drop us a line. Let us know your recipe for cheddar grits. Sounds good. Do you like the sound of that?
Do you like the sound of that?
Got my order.
Gnocchi.
Oh, go back up a sec. Who had the goodies then? Whoa. Got my order of goodies. Thank you. And a little packet of edibles. Thank you. Thank you, Fiona. You're more than welcome. I like to put a bag of Haribos in. It's usually one for you, one for Louise. One for you, one for me. One for you, or one for Louise, isn't it?
I just like the little gummy bears.
Yes, give me bears. Ground corn, there we go. Grits of corn.
Ah. Doesn't sound very appetizing, does it?
Doesn't sound appetizing at all, does it? Can you cast cheddar grits? I'm sure we could give it a try. Right. Thank you, everybody, for ordering the bits and pieces that's just coming through on the phone. Thank you. Right, we're going to leave you. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the rest of Saturday. Enjoy Sunday. Have a nice, chilled, relaxing time. Everybody stay safe. We're going to get through this pandemic one way or another. My father had his injection this week, bless him. Aww. And Louise's mum and dad had their injections this week as well. Yes, so they're all sorted, which is lovely. It was such a lovely feeling to know, isn't it, that they're done, and they've got to go back obviously in 12 weeks for the second dose. Yeah. But yeah, it's good. It's kind of like light at the end of the tunnel. I think it's given your dad a bit of a spring in his step, isn't it? Well, bloody well did today, didn't it? Sorry, I didn't swear there. My dad's 98. Okay, he's 99. Is he 99 this year? 2020. Yes, my dad is 98. He's 99 this year. He had his injection, and I got quite emotional because my sister went with him and took a photograph of him having his injection. He is funny, and he did seem to have a bit of a spring in his step this morning. He was sassy this morning. He was sassy. How can a 98-year-old man be sassy? He was. He was sassy. So yeah, so it got quite emotional when I saw the photograph of him, because he's so worried. He hasn't been out of the house. The only time he's been out of the house was obviously for this. He's been out twice prior to that with my sister, and the time to that was to my mother's funeral back in May, wasn't it? Yeah. So he hasn't been out, but at least he's got his injection. So over the next few months, things will be a little bit safer for him. So he'll be able to go out, which is absolutely brilliant. Yeah. And I'll be waiting to have my injection as well. Yes. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, there we are. He is a champ. Right, see you Monday, 4 p.m. Get in on the stream early if you want your questions answered. As I said, if you come in late, you won't be getting your questions answered, because we've got so many. So get in there, put your question in the chat box, and we shall certainly get around to it on Monday. I should have recuperated and perhaps be a little bit more calmed down on Monday, I think, then. And if anybody wants titanium strips, bristle brushes, but you're going to have to wait a few weeks, just follow the links in the chat. You can order them. We've got plenty of titanium strips, and we'll get them out beginning of next week. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely weekend. Anything you want to say, Louise? No, it's been quite fun, isn't it? It's a little impromptu. Yes, a little impromptu. The stream's still excellent. Apologies if you've had a few buffering at that, but that hasn't actually been at our end, because it says excellent. Mindy, you're watching, you're in Canada. I bet it's freezing cold in Canada. It's freezing cold in here, I know. It's not freezing. Put the heating on. You're right by the heater. Haven't turned it up, but you're right by the heater. Perhaps I'll turn it on the Monday.
It's not my birthday.
What was the joke? What was the joke still when the rep said? He said, we were so poor. He said, we all used to huddle around the candle. And at Christmas, my father used to light it. So I love that one. Right. Steve, I got injection number 2 in 14 days.
Oh, that's
well done.
fabulous
Well
news.
done, Steve. Good.
Excellent. Yeah. See, it's all moving, isn't it?
Let's
One
hope
way
it's
or
all
another.
moving in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely. It's giving everybody a bit of hope. Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Right, we're going again. See you Monday, 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. I think it is, isn't it? Yes. For our next question and answer.
Have you got the slide up, Louise? No, I haven't.
Because we haven't got a slide. We were in a rush this afternoon. So we're just going to fade to black. It's a cue for a song, isn't it? No, it's fade to grey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Visage.
Don't start singing.
Right, take care. We will see you Monday, 4 p.m. Question and answer. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Bye for now. Fade to black, Andrew. FTB. Fade to black.